like, this would not be my type of thing, you know what I mean? But if you just give it a moment and you just let yourself just buy in, suspend the disbelief, be into the movie, and it's so fun.
Cheers to that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dan Reacts. I'm Dan. This is my reaction channel. I am here with Princess Addie. How's it going?
Aw, it's good.
You're Princess Addie, like Princess Leia.
Your Highness?
I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah.
We're here for our second Star Wars film, Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
I know people don't like it when I hype things up, but this is one of my faves, you know, so going into this, it's a personal fave of mine. I mean, I love them all. They're all great.
Yep.
But this one, if I'm going to rewatch one of them, it's probably going to be
this one
or maybe two others. So I'm very excited to get into this. But going off that last film, you seem to really enjoy it.
Yeah, it was like so wholesome.
Very wholesome, right?
Yeah. I don't know where this goes, obviously.
That movie ended very, like, closed.
It feels like a one-off. Mm-hmm. So I don't really have any, like, theories.
They tied it with a bow.
Yeah. They were ready for that, it feels like, to just be, like, one movie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm excited
Good.
to see all of them again. But, yeah, I have no, like, real, like, idea what would happen in this movie.
Yeah. I want to comment. I think you look incredible right now.
Oh, my gosh.
Loving the look.
Thank you.
I'm always a fan when you...
I styled myself.
Styled by Addie.
Styled by Addie.
Very excited to do this. Let's get right into it. Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
I think you look great as well. I just realized
I was going to say...
I didn't really compliment you back, but I love your hair.
You just took that compliment and went, okay, great.
Okay, thanks. No, I love your hair. I love your little curly Q.
Thank you. We're both matching.
That. We kind of actually styled each other a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
We're both wearing white.
It's off-white.
Yeah. We're coming into this movie pure and wholesome.
Pure and wholesome.
And we're going to end it black.
Maybe I'll wear black.
all black for the next film. Yeah. Maybe we
I don't think I brought black. I have gray.
That'll work.
We can do gray.
Yeah, we can do gray.
Sure.
All right.
Okay. Anyways. It really gives you perspective to how huge that spaceship is.
Right.
It's very War of the Worlds. Luke!
I was going to say, you can imagine for audiences in the theater, this was the moment where they were like, yeah! Because it was probably like 4 years since that first one.
Yeah.
And now they're all back for a second.
Back for more. And he's riding a thing.
I know, buddy. You read me? There's a meteorite that hit the ground near here. I want to check it out. It won't take long.
Oh, he's spooked. What was that? What is this? A Yeti?
It just fucked up that little thing.
That's really...
The little horse.
That thing was, like, freaky out of nowhere.
No sign of life out there, General. Sensors are in place. You'll know if anything comes around. Well, Your Highness, guess this is it.
That's right.
Don't get all mushy on me. So long, Princess.
Han, we need you.
We need.
Yes.
Well, what about you?
There's tension.
Mm-hmm.
It's grown since the final film, or that last moment.
Some things have happened. Ew! Oh my god. Stay focused. Don't get distracted. I think it's horrifying. All it's like spit, blood dangling.
Yeah, but he fucked with the wrong guy.
You got the wrong one today, Mr.
You just
Abominable
lost your
Snowman.
arm. Mr. Yeti.
The way that I would die immediately in any of these scenarios.
The common theme of us pointing out how weak we are compared to the characters we're
This
watching.
would just never be me. I could survive Game of Thrones easier than I could survive this, for sure.
Sir, all the patrols are in. Still no contact from Skywalker or Solo.
The way they're just like staring at her, like
She's like,
they're like, shh, the emotional ones over there. Like, all right.
like that's fucking Princess Leia. Like, I think she can handle it.
Luke, man, you will go to the Dagobah system. There you will learn from Yoda.
Yoda!
Luke! Don't do this, Luke. Come on, give me a sign here.
What? It just drops dead out of nowhere?
Because it was too cold.
What? Cut open the horse, put him inside.
Hang on, kid.
Oh my god, it's like The Revenant. That's where I got that.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when Leonardo DiCaprio gets inside the bear to stay warm?
But what gross looking intestines.
Yeah, that was disgusting. Also, I didn't really think he was gonna do that.
I thought they smelled bad. On the outside.
There's always time for a joke.
I know. And I can't imagine what that smells like.
Yeah, that's probably fucking rancid.
Commander Skywalker. Nice of you guys to drop by. This is Rogue 2. I found them.
You know he felt happy about
He's
that.
like, got him!
He's like, I'm the one who
I
found
found Skywalker.
Han Solo and Luke Skywalker.
Master Luke, sir, it's so good to see you fully functional again.
Fully functional.
I think you just can't bear to let a gorgeous guy like me out of your sight.
Are you stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder?
Who's scruffy looking?
Out of all of them.
We're staying pretty close to the mark. You're all riled up like that, huh, kid?
Well, I guess you don't know everything about women yet.
Luke's like, oh, cry.
What a move she just made.
Luke and Leia? That was so good.
Boom.
Got him.
An Imperial probe droid.
It's a good bet the Empire knows we're here. We better start the evacuation.
Damn. That would be stressful.
I know, pack everything up, get the fuck out.
Like, you're just constantly on the run
Yeah.
at all times.
From
And
this
they're
big-ass
constantly
ship.
chasing you in these big-ass ships.
Chewie, take care of yourself, okay?
Oh.
Vader, the fleet has moved up to flight speed and we're preparing to...
Through the video?
Yes, my lord. You are in command now, Admiral.
Oh my god! How do you work for someone like that? Like, he's just like, thank you. Like,
What-
you just killed that guy behind
But
you.
what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing.
I would not
guess.
want to be in charge because then you're going to die in like a month.
Yeah, you do one thing wrong and it's like,
Although he did say you have failed me for the last time, so maybe he's had like several fuck ups.
I mean, to be fair, he did like completely disregard a really good lead, so. Does the promotion come with a pay raise? Do you think they get paid?
I don't think so.
Or they just live there and that's their life?
I think that's their life. Let us know in the comments. Does the
Do they
Empire
get paid?
Does the Empire have a salary?
Are the generals salaried employees? They're like their version of the Olifants.
Those are Olifants. They're called AT-ATs.
Atat.
AT-AT.
Steady, Jack.
What an honor to be in Luke Skywalker's ship. Like, you and him are together.
Use your harpoons and tow cables. Go for the legs. It might be our only chance of stopping.
Oh, that's a good idea. He's gonna make him fall over.
Hang on, Jack. Get ready to fire that tow cable. Ah! Jack. That!
Oh my god! That's so sad! He's flying with a dead guy in his ship? That's fucking trauma.
Yeah.
You need therapy.
And it was your buddy.
Luke can't have anything. He can't have anybody that he loves.
No, they all die.
They will all die.
Stay tight low. This is it.
Oh!
That was the guy that found them.
Why is it always like everybody's gonna die?
That's a bad place to be.
You don't want to be there at all. He's gonna stomp you out. I will say they don't move very fast. Oh my god. That
The
guy's
poor buddy.
You alright?
Why are you still here?
Get the fuck out of here.
Transport the soul. Better take off. I can't get to you. I'll get her out on the phone. Come on.
He just, come on.
The way he's just like
Dragging her along.
Her little like grunting noises.
Oh! Okay. Nope, I do not like them. That costume is scary.
The snow ones.
Yeah.
Hurry up, John! You're gonna be a permanent resident!
Wait for C-3PO!
They literally like almost didn't wait for him to get
They're
on
like,
that thing.
hurry up!
Yeah. We're lifting this in 5 seconds.
So, move it. He's like, I'm a robot. I can't run that fast.
How's this?
Could help if I got pushed.
Captain Senate, Mike!
Even in a moment like this, she can't help herself.
She's like, fuck you.
R2! Get her ready for takeoff. We're not going to regroup with the others. We're going to the Dagobah system. That's alright. I'd like to keep it on manual control for a while.
R2's like, do you mind if I power off?
Archie's like, I don't know how to get there, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Booty! That booty, though! They knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing.
Oh. Ow! Chewie!
Like, how is it always Chewie's fault?
Chewie's trying to be helpful.
Come on, Joey!
Come on, idiot! They say his name like a slur.
The way Han says Chewie is very derogatory.
Chewie! Like, oh my god, that's his name. Stop making it sound so negative.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Like, not knowing, like, whether this is a dead end or anything, just...
Taking the chance.
All the scopes are dead. I can't see a thing. Just hang on.
Oh my god. Oh my god. R2's like, can we get out of here?
He's like, why are we here?
Water doesn't go well with me. He's so cute. He's like, no, I got this.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I didn't think he would be able to. Oh. Well, never a dull moment. If you fuck with R2, Ew.
Didn't you wonder what was underneath there?
I guess. I thought it was just a person, but.
Sir, it's quite possible this asteroid is not entirely stable.
Ooh.
No, please.
Don't get excited.
Captain, being held by you isn't quite enough to get me excited.
I haven't got time for anything else.
Oh my god. She's like, Jesus, I didn't get the last word on that one.
Yeah.
That was a good comeback, though. Being held by you isn't quite enough to get me excited.
Leia has a lot of great comebacks.
She's snappy.
Now all I gotta do is find this Yoda. If he even exists. I feel like...
Away, put your weapon. I mean you no harm.
I'm looking for someone.
Looking. Found someone you have, I would say.
Found someone you have, I would say.
Hey! Dinner!
He's like, I'll take that.
He's so chaotic.
What is happening?
I'm not looking for a friend. I'm looking for a Jedi Master.
Yoda. You seek Yoda.
You know him?
Take it to him, Amy.
This is Yoda. Obviously, I've seen Yoda. This is him. It's not like a little friend.
I mean,
It's Yoda.
there could be more than one of his race.
No, that's Yoda. He's so energetic. Bopping around, going through all their shit, attacking R2.
Where is R2 when I need him? I'm afraid we'll have to replace it. Of course I'll have to replace it.
It's not his fault, Han.
Han Solo is just on one in this movie.
Cool, thanks. Like, okay, he's just doing what I
Chili!
told him to do. Meanwhile, Leia's being actually helpful. Han just runs around yelling at people.
Hey, worship, I'm only trying to help. Come on, admit it. Sometimes you think I'm all right.
When you aren't acting like a scoundrel.
A scoundrel.
Scoundrel.
Stop that. My hands are dirty.
My hands are dirty too. What are you afraid of?
Sir, I've isolated the reverse power flux coupling.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was like a lot. That was good.
That was magnetic.
Woo!
George Lucas really knows how to do love
Cheers
scenes.
to that.
Did you feel something? Did
I
you get excited?
did. I got a little butterflies.
So Han Solo is enough to make you feel excited.
Yes. I would have acted just like Leia. Like, she was just like, I don't know what's going on.
She's just like, this is
I
happening.
don't know. This is a lot for me to handle right now.
He's like, I'm a nice man. She's like, no,
She's
you're
like,
not. Kiss.
Okay. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to say no to this.
What is thy bidding, my master?
No. Nope. Immediately no. I hate whatever that is.
We have a new enemy.
I hate it so much.
The force is strong with him. He would be a great asset. He will join us or die.
Ooh.
I hate that guy a lot.
Look, I'm sure it's delicious. I just don't understand why we can't see Yoda now.
Patience!
Patience!
Patience! Just brushes the snake
A
off the
live
table.
snake. Yeah, great.
Not far. Yoda, not far. Patience!
Yoda not far.
Patience!
His little laugh.
He's like just playing a game this whole
Like,
time.
I feel like if I kept hearing him laugh, I'd be like, what's funny?
Yeah, why are you laughing?
I don't even know what I'm doing here. We're wasting our time.
The boy has no patience.
You will learn.
Patience. Much anger in him. Like his father.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready. I won't fail you. I'm not afraid.
You will be. You will be.
That scene like made me cry.
That makes you cry?
Yeah.
Why?
It's because it's like I know everything. So hearing, you know, in Game of Thrones, how you hear people talk about the show always adds like that. Oh, it's like the same with this. Hearing Yoda talk about what I know, it's like gives me chills.
Hey.
There are some ugly ass creatures in these.
It's mostly ugly ass creatures in these movies.
Crowd sure feels strange.
They're like huge bats.
With gross snouts. They're like bats that look like Sid from Ice Age.
Doesn't anybody care? Doesn't anybody love me?
If I was still out there, I don't think it's right to discuss this committee.
I am not a committee!
No time to discuss this with the committee. Like, he's so patronizing.
She's like,
towards
my
us.
name is Leia! Oh, it's like from SpongeBob. The big worm.
And Pig!
Is that Yoda in a little backpack?
Yes, run!
Run!
Yes, Jedi strength flows from the force.
Parkour!
Is the dark side stronger?
No.
But how am I to know the good side from the bad?
You will know.
But tell me why I
No,
can't.
there is no why. Nothing more will I teach you today.
It's like the Force requires like total,
Zen mind.
but also like total belief,
Yeah, faith.
faith without any like
No question.
no questions. If you question it, you're not gonna get it.
Which would be difficult for me. Like, I couldn't be a Jedi because I do, like...
I like questions.
I would question it.
And I
would be
really like answers.
I would be like, why? What is the dark side? Why are we not allowed to go there? Like,
Right.
what is the deal? Like, if someone was just like, it just is that way.
I'd
I'd
be
be
like,
like, you're lying to me about something.
Yeah.
You must go.
What's in there?
Only what you take with you. Your weapons. You will not need them.
He's like, I feel like I will.
He's like, that's okay.
Just in
See, right off the
case,
bat,
I'll take them.
Not entering the situation a good way,
Not
Luke.
faithful.
Not faithful. You're not trusting.
The snakes.
Are everywhere. That's a raptor.
Little Gila monster. Oh my god! You said you won't need your weapons, and then it's Darth Vader? No. What?
He saw himself in
I
Vader.
know. That's scary.
You are free to use any methods necessary. As you wish. My lord, we have them.
Glad they hid in an asteroid. We're back where we started, guys.
Yeah, didn't really get very far.
Turn around. Turn around! Draw power in the brick shield. Track them. There's no trace of them, sir.
Captain, Lord Vader demands an update on the pursuit.
I shall assume full responsibility for losing them and apologize to Lord Vader.
So you shall die. He's like, I shall die right
To
now.
make that like decision in the moment, I kind of feel bad for him. Like, I shall accept his
Well, that's why you don't work
responsibility.
for the Empire.
Right, well, period.
You made the mistake of joining the Empire.
Feel it.
I love when R2D2 wiggles.
Wiggle wiggles.
We'll never get it out now.
So certain are you?
All right, I'll give it a try.
No. Why not? Do or do not. There is no try.
Not a lot of room for a gray area.
Do or do not. There is no try.
It's too big.
Size matters not. For my ally is the Force. And a powerful ally it is. Its energy surrounds us.
You want the impossible.
That was inspiring.
Believe it. That is why you fail.
Wow.
That was so impactful.
I love that line. That is why you fail. Because you don't believe it.
I love Yoda because it's like, sometimes you just need to see that it's like he needed proof. You know, he wasn't fully a believer, but now I feel like he is.
But is it too late once it's been shown to you?
I guess I don't know, but he didn't believe in himself. But now he can believe in himself because of someone this big.
Yeah, he's
can
like,
do
size
it.
matters not.
He's like, I'm not muscular. Like, it's not your strength that matters. It's your mind.
The Force has nothing to do with that.
When he made that speech, I was like, I can feel the Force.
I know, you feel it.
Like, it's so, like, one of those, like, it's almost like a guided meditation feeling where it's like, he's like, you feel it all around you between this, and then I'm like, sitting in this room, I'm like, I think it's real.
I think I feel it.
I think the Force is real.
Wait, this is interesting. Lando. This card player, gambler, scoundrel, you'd like him.
Scoundrel, you like
You'd like him.
Mining colony?
Yeah, Tabana gas mine.
This guy's very intimidating to me.
Concentrate. Feel the Force. Through the Force, things you will see, other places. Han. Leia!
He went like 4 feet. It was like a huge drop for R2.
It's like 3 body lengths for him.
They were in pain. It is the future you see. Will they die? Difficult to see. If you leave now, help them you could. You will destroy all for which they have fought.
That would be tough.
Yeah,
Knowing that your friends were in danger.
and being like, you have to focus on this.
It's like,
It's like, how do I
that's why I
focus
could
on
never be
that?
a Jedi, because you have to be so detached from.
From attachment to other people, yeah.
That is the key to a Jedi.
Well, that's like monks and stuff, where they're like, have no attachment to this world.
Yeah, very similar.
But they apparently find peace and nirvana and whatever. We can't be friends anymore. I have to detach from you.
Are you trying to be a Jedi?
It's the best thing for me. Yeah, I have to find the Force.
Look, don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me.
I don't know, like,
Has everything been fine before?
so far it's been going poorly.
Why, you slimy, double-crossing, no good swin.
Oh.
You've got a lot of guts from here after what you pulled.
He's always like,
Little old me?
what is everyone so upset at me for?
How you doing, you old pirate? So good to see you.
Very friendly.
And who might you be?
Leia.
Welcome, Leia. All right.
A little close for comfort
You old
there.
smoothie.
Oh, they hold hands. They're a couple!
They're fully in it.
They are a couple. They're in love.
Nice to see a familiar face. Chuta.
Oh. Okay.
He said, fuck you.
Fuck you. C-3PO gives you the perspective of like a normal person in this scenario.
Yeah.
You know, he puts it into perspective of what's going on. Because he's always just like, what the fuck are we doing?
Take it up.
Sorry? That was... Is he okay?
I can't keep the vision out of my head. They're my friends. I gotta help them. Han and Leia will die if I don't.
You don't know that.
But I can help them.
Luke, I don't want to lose you to the Emperor the way I lost Vader. I cannot interfere.
I understand.
We love the loyalty, though.
He is so loyal, but it's like, it's not the right thing.
Strong is Vader. Mind what you have learned. Save you again.
I will. And I'll return. I promise.
I love that. I love how, like, once both of them realized, oh, he's
They
going,
just give him
they were just like,
advice.
okay, here's the guidance, here's the
Yeah.
advice.
That boy is our last hope. No. There is another.
There's another. Other than Luke? Is it Chewie?
Yep. No, it's C-3PO. Come on.
It's C-3PO.
Come
He's
on
a
now.
Jedi Knight.
I don't trust Lando.
He is my friend. Besides, soon be
Then you're as good as gone, aren't you?
It's tension.
See, it's like, she's like, I love you. Like, fucking stay with me.
She's like, don't leave.
Don't leave
Fuck,
me.
Jabba the Hutt.
Chewie's like, now,
He's like, wait, what the fuck?
let go of that shit. My friend. I'm playing monkey in the middle with him.
What happened?
Found him in a junk pile.
Oh, what a mess. Chewie, you think you can repair him?
Oh no. He's like, you see this stuff? I don't know. Nobody cares except for me because we're the side characters.
You look absolutely beautiful.
He's like, stop hitting on Leia.
He's like, I've worked very hard on this
That's my
progression.
girl that I'm gonna abandon soon. Oh,
I had no choice. They arrived right before you did. I'm sorry.
you piece of shit, Lando. Motherfucker. Ew, I hate a torture scene.
Look what you did, Lando.
You fucking asshole.
This was your friend.
You may take Captain Solo to Jabba the Hutt after I have Skywalker.
That was never a condition of our agreement, nor was giving hand to this bounty hunter.
Perhaps you think you're being treated unfairly.
This deal is getting worse all the time.
I mean, what did you think was gonna fucking happen?
When was the deal good, first of all?
This is Darth Vader. Like, you thought he was just gonna, like, honor your deal?
He kills his men
Also,
after
what
one
was
mistake.
the deal? Like,
Right.
it's kind of stupid that they're putting them all in the same cell together.
I also love how they allowed Leia to like change her outfit into something more comfortable.
Right. PJs.
Lord Vader! Ship approaching X-Wing class. Good. Monitor Skywalker and alarm to land. I do not want the Emperor's prize damaged. You will test it on Captain Solo.
Is the title living up to its name so far?
Vampire Strikes Back.
They're striking back.
They sure are.
They just attacked the rebel base. They all evacuated. And now, this.
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 And now this. It's a good theme of, like, characters in a backpack.
There's a lot of
This
characters
movie.
in backpacks in this movie. C-3PO
Episode
and
5,
Yoda.
characters in the backpack.
Star Wars Episode 5, The Backpack.
What's going on? You're being put into carbon freeze.
You're being put into carbon.
Like,
freeze.
thanks for letting me know, dude.
Hey! Listen to me! Chewie! Chewie, this won't help me! Hey! Save your strength.
You hear me? Huh?
Oh!
I love you.
I know.
What?
Yes!
First of all, what kind of response is that?
What's going on? Turn round.
He's all yours, bounty hunter.
Leia didn't even have time to be upset about that comment because, like, her man just got frozen. So it's like she just had to accept that.
She was like, okay, I guess. Like,
Take the princess and the Wookiee to my ship.
You said they'd be left in the city under my supervision.
I am altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further.
Right, so have we learned what it means?
don't trust anything he says.
You don't make deals with the Empire.
You don't have leverage. Like, you're making a deal with someone you have no leverage
All
with.
Vader has to say is, I'm altering the deal.
Like, if you have no leverage, how do you combat when he wants to fuck you over? You don't. So don't make a deal with him. Sorry?
Who's that guy?
What the fuck was that?
We've never had to deal with that before.
Hold for thunderstorm?
It's thundering outside, guys.
It's monsoon season in
You
Arizona.
may or may not be able to hear it.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
What a
Yeah.
moment.
It's just not where you want to be.
No.
He just took that shit out of him. What? They're just letting him take that shit? They didn't even put up a fight. They were like, okay, here you go.
What do you think you're doing?
I had no choice. What are you doing? Trust him. Let's do a chance to save her.
I mean, you deserve that.
That was the best case scenario for him, honestly.
You either get hit in the face or you choked out. Either way, you got what you deserved.
Or you die with the Empire. So it's like, this was better.
Yeah, Vader was gonna kill you
You
pretty
get
soon.
choked out for a second. Like, some people love that, you know?
Addie does.
No, not me, but some people.
Obi-Wan has taught you well.
And Yoda. Give credit
Give
where
Yoda
credit
his
is due.
credit. He was only using one hand before. Now he's going to use two hands. Come on. Use the Force, Luke.
Whee!
I mean, off he goes. Oh my god, that is so scary.
That's like electronic hell.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Got him.
Leia is a skilled
She
shooter.
is a good shot.
She's a
Leave
good
it.
shoot.
She's a good shot. Leia really carries the team on her back.
Leia is, yes.
She is that bitch. That's
Darth
very
Vader.
sneaky. He was just.
I was like, he's terrifying when he's coming at you like that.
Because usually the leader is not. You know, it's like you have to get all their guards. You have to get
First,
past all their
yeah.
security, and then they're easy to kill. But him, he's like the opposite. Like his guards are all easy to kill, but he's impossible.
Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did. There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. am your father. No! No! Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy as father and son.
He said down is better than this.
It was a very gentle landing. Like, for just jumping down an endless hole, he kind of just like... Oh. Oh, well.
That wasn't gentle.
That's terrifying.
What an intense moment now that you've seen it all play out. Like, doesn't that scene have a little bit more gravity to it?
Yeah.
His, like, no! It's such an iconic...
It's very expressive. His face. No! He's in so much pain.
He's got his arm chopped off.
Right.
He
I
just
meant
found out
emotional pain, but yes, that too.
Yeah.
Ben cannot intervene, he told you.
Leia. Leia. No.
I got chills.
Goosebumps. Tears in my eyes.
I mean, what else is new?
I'm always crying.
I let my Star Destroyer to prepare for my run.
Oh, I'm sure they're very excited for that. It's like when the boss leaves, and then you find out they're coming back to the office, and you're
earlier
like,
than you thought. You're like, oh shit, okay, put the white claws away.
Chewie, slow down. Slow down and look it under. And open the top hatch.
what trauma Luke just went through.
He's never gonna get over this. Like, he can't get through this.
I'll be back.
Cheater!
Leia! Leia is just all over the town.
She cannot figure out what she wants.
She's like, I love Han, but I just felt something super strong with this guy. So...
Luke, you're ready for takeoff.
I'll meet you at the rendezvous point on Tatooine.
Tatooine.
Chewie, waiting for your signal. Take care, you two. May the Force be with you.
Very good prosthetic.
The fact that they were able to make him a mechanical hand made out of skin. Wow, what a cliffhanger.
That was great.
Wasn't that?
I really liked that one.
So you were saying definitely more than the first one.
More than the first one, yeah. Like, you need the first one so that you know what's going on. So, but I loved that one.
That movie is incredible.
I felt
and
more emotionally invested in that one. The story was more like, whoa.
Every character has a lot going on.
Yeah.
Whereas in the first one, it was more so like...
just establishing who they are.
Mm-hmm. And the central, like, we need to save the princess.
Yeah, these are the bad guys. Mm-hmm. These are the good guys. Etc.
Yeah, now that we've seen it, like, this movie is not only regarded as one of the best Star Wars films, but to this day, it's one of the best sequel movies of all time.
Yeah.
Like, people put it in the category...
better than the first.
It's one of the best sequels. It's, like, next to The Godfather Part 2, you know, next to, like... Spider-Man 2 is also considered one of the best sequels to any film. And this is just, it's such an incredible movie.
So good.
Love it. Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Cheers to that movie.
Cheers.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, they did.
It's also a great movie because...
And they struck.
You see this theme all the time now, But, like, at the time, for a movie to kind of end with the heroes at a low
It's
was
weird.
not very common, and so it very much left the audience like,
oh my god.
like,
well, and it's such a departure from the first one where they, like,
wrapped
it all up.
Yeah.
And then this one, they're like, oh no, there's gonna be another
They
movie.
lose in this movie.
Yeah.
Luke loses his hand, finds out that his father, Han's frozen.
No, none of the bad guys really got killed, got their shit handed to them.
Besides the ones that made mistakes throughout the whole movie.
But they, like, got killed by, like, Darth Vader. Like,
yeah. He kills his own men.
Yeah, it wasn't like good guy beats bad guy. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There
were good.
Lots of notes.
Good.
Good. Some good.
Some good.
Some good, some bad. I guess I'll just start with the good. Han and Leia are in love was my first positive note. I was like, oh, they are in love. They are into each other.
They had multiple kisses this movie.
Yes.
Foreheads, cheeks, lips. Like, they went all over the face. All
kinds of kisses.
All over the face.
Luke being defrosted. We love Han. What a theme of people being frozen to death in this movie. Or close to death.
Yeah. And Han, another theme of, like, we're dumber than the characters. I would have never thought to... You did think of it. I would have never thought to open up the...
To be fair, I only thought of that because of The Revenant. I think if I had not seen The Revenant...
If you had been in Star Wars world, there would have been no Revenant.
I would not have known. Yeah, but, like, I remembered when Leonardo DiCaprio cut open that bear and crawled inside, and I was so grossed out. But then, you know, the dead body laying there, and he's like, we gotta warm you up type of thing. I was like... But I didn't think he was actually going to do that. Like, when he did it, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just...
That's where Leo got it from. Han Solo.
Yeah, exactly. And then, like, Luke and Leia, like, their first kiss, when I was like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Because my note before that was Han and Leia are in love. And then Leia just, like, plants one on Luke.
But you know it was more so to just, like,
make him jealous.
Piss off Han Solo.
Yeah. But I was like...
Even though Luke took it as, like, a really...
He's like, oh,
he's like, I'm suave. It's like, no, that was more so to make him jealous. But
yeah, you were just being used.
You were a pawn.
Leia, like, always fucking with Han. Like, I wrote that, like, during their original, like, escape. But just kind of the whole movie. Like,
I know. I love how, like, in moments of danger, she can't help herself but to just criticize
to make a little comment.
Fuck out of the situation.
She has to make a little comment. And I relate to that so much, because if there's one thing about me, I'm going to make a little comment.
You're going to make a little comment.
Yeah, I'm going to
You're going to make someone feel dumb in a moment when they're being dumb.
I'm going to just make a little comment about it. So, and then it was mostly negative for a little while. And then I was just like, Yoda is just the best little advice giver. Like,
that scene you really loved with him.
Yes, and I wrote, I feel the Force. Like, when he's explaining, like, detach. Like, it's not about your physical strength. Like, feel it. It's all around you. It's connecting you to everything here, and you can use it with your mind. It is not about your body.
Right.
Like, the way that he... explain that, and probably the music and whatever.
The music. Oh, John Williams just with that score when he's lifting the ship.
Yeah.
And the symphony is like exploding. It's like like the chills all on your body just stand up, and it's like John Williams knows how to do that.
Yeah.
But obviously Yoda, just everything he was saying was so powerful.
Yeah.
And then to end it off
and
with
it's
like...
so funny because he's introduced in such a kind of silly
crazy, manic way.
But it's like, oh no, he's got
very
advice to give.
Yeah, he's a very grounded individual.
Yeah.
And then to end it with like, I don't believe it. And he's like, that's why you fail. It's like...
Yeah. Meaning.
We love meaning.
Yeah. I wrote Lando is fun. That was before anything happened.
But he kind of came around.
He did, yeah. In the end, one of my positives was, well, I wrote Han definitely loves Leia because he keeps stopping Lando from, like, kissing her hand, and he's like, okay, enough, thank you. And then, you know, Lando eventually does help, and...
A little too late, or
sort of redeems himself. I mean, I get it to a point where it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, the
Empire comes knocking at your door.
Comes here and tells you, this is what you're doing. It's like, but I feel like he could have, like, leaned forward, like, upon first receiving him and been like, the Empire's here. Darth Vader's here. they're making me act like, you know what I mean? Like, you could have let him in on it a little sooner.
Mm-hmm.
But he came around. He did help.
Yeah.
He was a big help. And then Luke talking to Leia in her mind.
Such a great moment.
Yeah.
Powerful.
So
that
cool.
gave you chills.
Yeah. Because she was like so worried. And I think both of them were in such a position of like, I don't know what to do because they couldn't communicate with each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Luke was like, I don't know what to do because I'm hanging on to the like wheel of this ship or whatever he was hanging on to.
Yeah.
And like nobody's
by one
here.
arm.
And Leia's like, I want to help, but I do not know where to go. I do not know where Luke is. Like, I can't help anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So for them to both in their like little moment of desperation be able to link together,
Mm-hmm.
it was just so nice.
And we always talk about faces. We talk about all the time in Game of Thrones. I love Carrie Fisher's acting in that scene because when the camera pans to her and you can see in her face she's like fully hears it.
Luke.
It's such a great moment of facial acting where it's like she conveyed so much.
Just in her eyes and like she didn't even do like a
no,
like
it was
she was
like
just like
realistic.
she was like looking this way and then it was like just a slight like like she just like barely heard it.
I love it. I love it.
She did good.
So she's got the Force in her too a little bit. She got a little something in there.
Yeah, I guess she does. She
something.
must because she heard it.
Yeah, he was able to tap into her when like
nobody else was there. Yeah. And then just as far as things I did not appreciate, the Yeti is at the top of that list. I think he's disgusting. I understand why they call it an abominable snowman. He is absolutely
he's an
horrendous.
Abomination.
His like big like spit strings, like bloody spit, like disgusting.
But he has no arm now.
Somewhere else. Well, good.
What foreshadowing that Luke chops off his arm.
There's lots of losing the arm. C-3PO's lost his arm. The Yeti lost his arm.
A lot of backpacks.
Themes. We're establishing themes.
Frozen people.
Themes. Frozen people. Exactly.
This movie did a really good job with like the connection of different.
Yes. Felt so bad when Luke's flying partner died and he had to fly. Just the concept to me, I know it's war, of flying a ship
with somebody
with a dead body behind you, like your dead friend behind you, is just so traumatic.
It like gives me chills almost thinking about having to like think about
like
that.
they brush past it because war is so horrible and like that is what happens, but I'm like that would, I mean, you just would never move past it. But
yeah, well, and you comment a lot too throughout the war scenes, like the deaths are just rapid and they move past them very quickly.
Yeah, because I get it, like they're trying to establish like people are dying in this story, like it is not a happy story. It is a war, so they establish it as a war in a way that's very different, just like comparatively to like Game of Thrones, where it's like war is a war, you see it, there's armies, they're coming. Like Star Wars is war in a different way. It's very like personal and like one-on-one type of things. R2 getting attacked, I did not like.
Was that on Dagobah?
That was
when he like went in the water.
Yes, it was when the sea monster tried to attack. Yeah, that's when I wrote it. Yeah, for sure. I didn't like it. I wrote the wrinkly man is the devil. That's referring to Darth Vader's master.
When he came on screen, you were like, no thank you.
Nope.
So that is the Emperor.
Yeah, I hate him.
Why would you follow that man?
Right. You saw him and thought,
that's the one.
That's the side I want to be on.
That's
like,
the one.
Sorry?
Sorry?
Do you see him? Like, best case scenario, that's what you end up as?
Well, I don't know if you noticed too, his eyes are like
no, I noticed.
Blood yellow.
Yeah, no, I noticed. I did notice. Yeah. Horrifying. Hate him. Luke's scary vision with Darth Vader, but then it
foreshadowed later.
It ended up actually being almost exactly.
So what do you think about that? Like, do you see a scenario where Luke gives in and follows his father's destiny? And like succumbs to the dark side? Because it's been brought up, it's his destiny. He just saw this vision of him as Darth Vader wearing the mask. You know what I mean? Vader's trying to recruit him.
No, because he killed Vader. So it was almost like he like killed that
the
part
idea
of himself.
of that. Oh, that's a
And,
good way
like,
of looking at it.
and he, like, jumped off of the platform rather than join him. So I feel like he's pretty strong in not joining the dark side.
Yeah.
But that's just how I interpret it. And I could be
I
wrong.
like that interpretation of that.
Yeah. C-3PO being a pile of parts.
He was broken this, like, whole movie.
Yeah. Very sad.
He got shit on the whole movie.
But, like, what else is he doing?
Him and Chewbacca had no break.
It's funny how him in his entirety and him in parts kind of served the same purpose. Like, he's kind of, like, never helpful.
He's just there
So it doesn't really
to
matter.
criticize and talk a lot.
I feel bad for him, though, that he's in parts. And then I wrote, Lando, you motherfucker. I obviously wrote that before Lando decided to help. But that's how I felt in the moment. I was really angry at him. Han getting frozen was I feel very scary. That was one of the heightened, like when I was the most involved emotionally.
Cheers to
death. I love you.
I know.
What a horrible response.
But it's iconic. It is iconic.
He is, like, the model of, like, this is, like, a fuckboy. You know what I mean?
Toxic male energy.
When it's, like, so, like, he is in love with Leia. It is so clear, and he's so, like, aggressive about, like, his feelings for her and stuff, and then when she finally says, I love you, and he says, I know.
She finally, like, lets loose.
You could be dying, and the last thing, you're not even gonna say I love you, like, fuckboy energy, but, like, we love it.
But we love it, yeah.
We love it. It is what it is. That was the last thing I wrote that was negative. That was the last thing, and that's everything.
Yeah, and then, like, what did you think of that battle with Vader? That was just a really crazy cinematic battle.
Right. I mean, yeah, that was insane. I didn't write anything because I was paying very close attention, but yeah, it was very emotional, and it's always interesting when you can see, like, Darth Vader was trying not to kill him.
Yes.
Because he was trying to recruit him.
There's many moments where you can see, like, oh, he's being easy on him.
Yeah, right now.
He's taking it easy.
And it's the first couple times you realize it, it's like, oh, he could have killed him, like, first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, immediately he could have killed him. He's letting him live because he's hoping that he will join him. But, you know, Luke outsmarted him a little bit. But that battle was very, as intense as it was, just battle-wise, just literal, like, lightsaber, cutting people's arms off, intensity. It was also, like, emotional.
Mm-hmm. You could feel gravity within, like... Oh, even before he reveals that he's his father, you can feel that there's
something
a
happening.
Connection between these two people.
No, because you can see that Darth Vader's not giving him the full smoke, you know?
Of what we know he can do.
Like, you can see that he's
He
going
can show
easy
people
on
through
her.
screens.
Yeah, like, if he wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, you could feel it, but you didn't really know. Like, I didn't really know what was going on fully until it happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, it was, the whole thing, I feel like, was so high stakes the whole time. And there was love, and there was...
They hit all the genres.
Ex-friendships, and estranged parents, and, like, all of these, like, really deep emotional connections where you're just, like... And dead Obi-Wan, like, coming through once in a while and giving... Like, it was so emotionally charged.
Yeah. I love The Empire Strikes Back, and I'm happy that you recognize it as, like, oh, this was very better. Like, this was not very better, but this was a gradual upward step. I don't know what I'm saying.
No. You could see that all of the storyline and all of the emotional, like, weight that's carried by the movies, everything that was established in movie 1 was heightened in movie 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it definitely was, you know, an extension and a step up and an expansion of the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
You could feel that.
Totally.
So, like, even as, like, this would not be my type of thing, you know what I mean? But if you just give it a moment and you just let yourself buy into what's happening, like, it is such a cool, like, good story that can make you emotional, even though it's, for some people, I'm sure, like, cheesy and whatever. It's like, just pay attention.
Just pay attention.
Just buy in.
Yeah.
Let go of, I don't like Star Wars.
Let go
I'm not
I'm
a
an
Star
adult.
Wars person.
That's immature.
I'm a girl or whatever, that you're like, I don't want to be, like, into this. Like, just buy in, suspend the disbelief, be into the movie, and it's so fun.
Cheers to that. Well, those were great notes.
Thanks.
That was a great place to leave it off of.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed Addie's reaction, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you can stay up to date on this journey. As you can see, she's enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. You're going to enjoy it too. Do you have any final thoughts before we close this out? What did you think of Leia's final kiss to Luke at the end of the movie?
I just don't know what the fuck she's doing. I think she's in a place of emotional turmoil.
Her lover just got frozen, so now this other one just showed up, and she's like, okay.
I mean, there's like something going on with both of them. There's clearly some kind of connection between Luke and Leia.
Right.
Like, so I don't blame her, I guess, for being a little confused.
We all get confused.
But we need to explore, like, who are we really meant to be with here? And
Yeah.
I feel like it's Han, because you already said you love him.
Right. You've, like, let go with Han.
Like, Luke is, like, a good guy, and we love him. But, like, Han and you are, like, magnets.
Yeah.
You
It's
know
like
what I
Ron and
mean?
Hermione.
Yeah, it's, like, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Like, you can love Luke, but, like, Luke is not it for you. Like, Han is it.
Yeah. We'll see.
Or is it just me being in love with Han? I don't know.
We'll see.
But it feels like that's correct.
In the next movie, Han dies and Luke dies and Leia's by herself.
Well, at least I know that's not what happens.
Yeah, it's
because
not
you
Game of
just said
Thrones.
that.
It's not Game of Thrones. That's
If that's what happened, you would have never just said that.
Right.
So.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. All right. Well, that's going to conclude this video. We hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.